Hey there, clan. Welcome to a clan update for the 12th of October 2014. And of course, my stupid camera always puts on autofocus when I'm recording because it likes to fuck with me. Give me uno momento, por favor. Uncheck. Save. Okay, there we are. Yeah, so I do apologise. There hasn't been a video in the past, I don't know, maybe 4 days so far. And normally I try and be a bit regular with my videos and try and maybe make sure there's no more than maybe a 2, maybe 3 day gap between videos. Main reason for that is I actually had a job interview on Saturday and I actually wanted to try and concentrate on that and actually get myself psyched up for it. So I said I'll take a wee break, a couple of days off YouTube, and not make any videos or even think of making videos. Because for those that don't know, I'm unemployed and I am looking for work at the moment to make a living basically. And I didn't get a job. Oh well. Follow me on Twitter, you already know this. Bit of a disappointment, I'm not going to lie, but what can I say, I did my best and apparently my best wasn't good enough. So back to the drawing board, back to more job applications, and there's good and bad news. Bad news, I'm still basically have very little money. Any money I do have has to go towards making myself live. So I'm living, not survive. I'm surviving, not living in a way. But the good news is it does mean I can still concentrate on the YouTube a little bit more. It means I'm not put on. I don't have a schedule yet where I need to restrict my YouTube usage, making videos. And all that. I can still make videos whenever I damn well want right now. So that's the good news. It means I don't have to stop making videos basically. Whenever I do get a job, I am going to try my damnedest to walk around the job to keep doing videos, but it'll be even more harder, as I'm sure many YouTubers out there who don't make thousands upon thousands a month know. Who haven't figured out how to turn this into a living yet. Not thousands upon thousands, I'm not that stupid. As I say, I need to try and maybe walk around looking for work again and YouTube, so fingers crossed, clan, that I get a job sometime soon because I do need it. Otherwise, I'm going to be basically surviving off my mother again. I don't know why I do that. But yeah, what's coming up on the channel? Let's concentrate on that. In this video, I'm not going to have an intro or an outro. This is a pure clan update. I don't care about the intro. I don't feel like editing, in all honesty. But what's coming up on the channel, as I say, firstly, I'm going to talk about Patreon, so if you don't want to hear me talk about Patreon, skip about maybe 2 or 3 minutes ahead. I'm not just sure. I'll try and maybe put a skip button. But yeah, Patreon. Thank you so much to all the patrons this month. It's been an absolute fantastic month. Last month in September, we got a very generous donation of £10 a month, $10 a month. Thank you so much for that. For those who don't know, I do have a Patreon account in which you can choose it's completely optional, where you can donate a minimum of $1, which is 60 pence in my currency, a month to help support the channel. And any money that comes in from my Patreon goes directly into investments for the channel, new editing software, and possibly I am going to be getting a green screen sometime soon, probably in the next couple of months. I just need to find a place where I can actually put it and leave it up instead of having to take it down all the time. But yeah, every penny from Patreon goes straight to YouTube, into my YouTube fund to make this channel better. It keeps Skype coming, it keeps me getting editing softwares, it keeps me getting XSplit. It keeps me basically getting everything that I need so far to make YouTube work, basically, to be able to do it at a decent quality. As it says, one of the next investments is probably going to be either a new mic or a green screen. Both, I need to decide which one takes priority. Right now, my Snowball works perfectly fine. It's an awesome fucking mic. I absolutely love it. But some people have stated that maybe I should get a better mic, and I'll think about that. I'm actually going to also try and get a mic stand. But same problem with the green screen. I don't have a lot of room in my bedroom at the moment to actually have a mic stand just plop somewhere without possibly getting broken. So right now, as it is, I am looking for stuff to invest in. As it is, green screen is going to be one of them, and new microphone is going to be another. I will let you know as it is, but if you haven't checked out my Patreon, feel free to go and check it out. You don't have to donate if you don't want to. It is completely optional. I do have some milestones where it gets up there, where it says this X amount will be able to do this X amount will be able to do that. And the final 2 milestones are part-time and I can turn this into something, which are the 2 main ones that if I'm able to earn that amount for the part-time amount a month, I'll be able to at least say to my mum that I'm earning enough that I could live off of YouTube, at least part-time, but I would still have to look for a part-time job as well, so it would be 2 jobs at once. And then there's the final one, which if I get that amount a month or somewhere close to that, I'd be able to turn this into a full-time thing. So if you haven't checked out my Patreon yet, feel free to go and check it out. And it's completely optional. You don't have to donate if you don't want to. It's a monthly recurring donation, by the way, just to clarify that if you donate $1 a month, $1, you'll donate $1 a month recurring, $2, so on and so forth. It's completely up to you. I'm not forcing anyone to do it, and I'm very grateful for the Patreons who do it, and I do interact with them on a private Patreon page where we do interact, and I do ask them their opinions and questions on things, and they're very, very forthcoming, and I'm very grateful for that. And I'm very grateful for any patron who decides to donate and thinks my channel is actually worth something. The money goes straight towards the channel. It doesn't go anywhere else. It goes to also getting games as well for the channel for me to review. So if you want to help that out, then you're more than welcome to. So yeah, I just wanted to get Patreon out of the way because I know a lot of people don't like me talking about it. But yeah, that's that out of the way. Of course, we also got to talk about the podcast, Mouthful of Pixels. If you don't know, we brought that back, Mouthful of Pixels. It's been a couple of months since we did our last one, mainly because of scheduling, and also my internet has been extremely unreliable for months now. More so the past couple of weeks than the past couple of months, but it's been really unreliable. They are installing fibre optic in my area, but it could be anywhere from a month to 5 months before it's all set up properly, because if you don't know, if it's setting up fibre optic is a lot more complicated than just laying down cables. It requires a lot of upgrading. So once fibre optic is in my area, I am going to use what money I do have to get fibre optic so that I can have a better internet, which will allow me to upload videos faster and also stream a lot better, because I really miss streaming. I did enjoy streaming on my Twitch channel, which is just twitch.tv/ScottishBoy92. I did enjoy doing that, I really, really did, but my internet's not good enough that I could do it on a consistent basis without jitters and bugs and all that. So yeah, we did Mouthful of Pixels with the new cast member Jack, Demonic Jack, a friend of Ability Drains. And I've made a decision that until I get better internet, I'm handing over the hosting priorities to Ability Drain. She's going to be hosting on her Twitch channel, I believe. We're still working out on another couple of dates when the next one's going to be. And again, I also have to apologise to anyone on there. I've had a couple of people hate on me so far. I do apologise for the way I was acting on the last podcast. If you haven't seen it already, it's on Ability Drain's channel. Go check it out. That's where they'll be probably going from there on, in all honesty. I wasn't doing too well. I wasn't feeling too well. A lot of people actually says I should fuck off, so that's nice. That's a nice sentiment. But yeah, I wasn't doing too good that day, and I do apologise if I came across as negative and didn't talk too much. I just wasn't feeling too well that day, both physically and mentally, so I do apologise for that. I'm doing better, don't worry. I'm a lot better now, so don't worry about it. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's worth a good laugh, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. A wee couple of things, of course, I've also got to talk about is other stuff on the channel. Of course, the gaming experience, and of course, Warriors Non-Gaming Geeky Zones. I haven't done those in a while, mainly because it's been tricky to schedule things personally for me, and also my friend N7. The D&D thing, I said, don't have much to say that. I'm going to try and schedule that sometime soon, but I haven't worked on a campaign, or we will need to work on that. Gaming is the Warriors Non-Gaming Geeky Zone. I am going to be bringing that back sometime soon. I'm just debating what I need to talk about. I'm really thinking I'm going to talk about either, originally I was going to do the DC movies with my friend N7, but I just keep, anytime I've tried to do it, something's come up. So I might save that one for a little bit later. I am probably going to go doing another Warriors Non-Gaming Geeky Zone fairly shortly, either on one of two topics that I'm not going to say right now. But keep an eye on the channel, that might come around eventually. Of course, the other thing I have to talk about as well, of course, is Dragon Age. Dragon Age Inquisition comes out in just under a month. Sorry, just over 1 month away. I am extremely hyped for it. I really, really, really am. I have had one or two people message me about something, and I'm going to address it right here, right now. The Ronku EA paid promotion thing that several large YouTubers such as Jesse Cox, that one video gamer, who's the completionist, and a few others out there have been posting exclusive Dragon Age footage to their channel as a paid promotion from EA. I've had a couple people ask me, I've had a couple people private message me, why am I going to be doing that? And the answer to that is no, because I haven't been asked. I'm just getting that out there because I don't want people speculating. I haven't been asked to do it, so I'm not doing it. Simple as. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out there, out in the open. I haven't been contacted by EA. I haven't been contacted by Ronku. They haven't offered me anything. So yeah, I'm just getting that out there. It's, people have been asking, and I just clarifying I haven't been asked. And if I am asked, you will be the first to know. So don't worry about it. Of course, also, I also have to talk about Dragon Age Inquisition itself. A couple of people have been asking when we're going to do more videos, when are we going to do more videos on Dragon Age. There has been some news that came out here or there, and I am possibly going to be covering it sometime soon. I will let you all know. I actually want to wait a little bit until I can actually either get a green screen or more news comes out, because the stuff that's came out has been fairly, while important in some instances, has been mostly trivial stuff, and has been stuff that we already kind of confirmed. And minor cosmetic stuff, like dwarven women can have a skirt, can have beards. Yes, they can have beards now. The PC specs, which by the looks of it are actually fairly the recommended ones, my PC actually has, so I might get Dragon Age Inquisition on PC and PS4, and I don't know, I'll think about it. I'm trying to think of the other stuff. Fuck, what's the other stuff? There's other bits and bobs here or there that I just don't feel like are worth talking about right at this moment. I will probably do a proper Dragon Age video on them fairly shortly. But yeah, it's a month until roughly over a month till the game comes out. A month and 6, but a month and 8 days, I think, for me when it comes out. It comes out the 21st of November over here. A couple of people have been asking if I'm doing a Let's Play of it, and I've already stated in this in previous videos, but I'll state it again. I'm not doing a Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition. I want to experience that game without having to worry about talking into a microphone. While I enjoy Let's Plays, I do enjoy it. Now, does that mean I'm not going to record any footage of Dragon Age Inquisition? Hell no. I'm going to record some footage. My plan is that right now, I am going to record at least the first hour of gameplay. That is something that I have decided that I am going to be doing. I'm going to record me creating my Inquisitor, importing my Dragon Age keep save, and playing at least the first maybe 30 minutes or so. Basically the intro of the game. And I'm going to edit that and upload that to the channel. Now, just to clarify, that is all I'm going to do. I am going to record my first impressions. That is it. But after that, I'm not going to record anymore. But what I am thinking about doing, excuse me, is this. I am thinking about, while I am going to have my main canon Dragon Age Inquisition save, which is the Inquisition save that I'm going to be using from the start till the end, I am going to be doing something over on Twitch, and I'll possibly upload it to YouTube. I'll have a little think about it. Where basically I'm going to stream Dragon Age Inquisition, but it's not going to be my main canon save. It's going to be another version where I make different choices, so that I know the game, that I can explain it as we go along. Sort of like a bit of a lore run, but not a full-on lore run, because I won't know the game that well at that point. While I am playing the game offline, as I said, I'll be playing as much as I can. I will maybe do an hour or two a week of maybe just playing that. And I'm still debating what I'm going to do with the keep at the moment. I am debating whether or not I should just use still my main canon save, or I should use a YOLO save, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically there's a button in the Dragon Age Keep, which has been announced, which has that if you press it, it will create a random world state with whole random things of your Warden and your Hawk and your decisions in Dragon Age. I'm debating whether or not I should do that as a playthrough on Twitch, or just stick with my main canon one, or make a Dragon Age Keep save with my clan, and I'm thinking about doing that. Right now, as it says, I'm still debating. Right now, I will have a little think about that. But it'll have to wait until my internet is better, because until my internet is better, I can't do that, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'll let you know what happens. Yeah, I think that's about everything on Dragon Age I could talk about. As it says, I don't want to say anything else until the game's actually, or more news comes out. Pretty much from this point on, if any spoilers come out, any leaks come out, like, there has already been leaks coming out already, including the Dragon Age art book. Apparently some people received it early and are tweeting spoilers. I'm saying this right now. If you message me, tweet me, or email me any spoilers regarding Dragon Age Inquisition, you will the message will be deleted, and depending on my mood, you will be banned permanently. I am not looking up leaks. I am not covering leaks. That is something I have stated from the very beginning of my channel. I do not cover leaks because that is something that should not have been released to the public. And until the developer themselves come out and say it's okay to cover it, I'm not covering it. I don't care if it would mean thousands upon thousands of views for my channel and making that YouTube money. I have principles. I am not covering the YouTube leaks. Dragon Age leaks. I respect the developer too much to not cover them. So yeah, I'm clarifying that right now. Any information that's sent to me that hasn't officially been released will result in the message being deleted, me not even reading it, and also depending on my mood that day, a blatant chance of you being permanently banned, no ifs, buts, or whats about it. I'm saying that right now. So if I hear that in like 2 weeks' time, the intro sequence to Dragon Age Inquisition has been leaked online, I ain't watching it, I ain't covering it, and you send me a link to it, you're getting banned. Simple as, okay? Sorry, I have to be strict with that, because I want to go into this game as unspoiled as I can. I do not want to see the intro sequence, I do not want to see any cutscenes that have not officially been released, and even then, I'm probably going to be avoiding as many story-based cutscenes as I possibly can, because I want to go into this game as unspoiled as I possibly can. So do understand that if I don't cover story-based information that has officially been released, it's me. I do not want to go in. I do not want to know any more about the game as much as possible. I want to go in as blind as possible. Okay, that's everything involving Dragon Age, I think. I'm trying to think of anything else. Nope, I think that's about it. Yeah, and lastly but not least, the channel as an overall. Let's get this out of the way. Last month in September was actually a really good month for us. I thank you all for your continued support. I thank you all for your continued viewership. I thank you all for your subscriptions. We've passed 20, was it 22, 23? I can't remember if it was 22 or 23. Let me just double check. 2317, that is our current subscriptions because YouTube doesn't show them anymore on my main channel because there are dicks. Thank you so much for that. The past couple of weeks have been extraordinary. We've gained over a couple of hundred of subscribers in a matter of weeks, which is the largest growth this channel has seen in quite some time. I do really appreciate it, and thank you all so much for everyone who's doing that, who's sharing this stuff and tweeting it out. I thank you all immensely for that, because without you, this channel would not be here, and I would not be earning anything off of that. I am very appreciative of it, and I thank you all so much. And we're getting there. For those who don't know, I have a subscriber goal. I'm hoping to get roughly 8,000 subscribers by the end of this year, by 2015, and we only have, well, we have, oops, sorry, I accidentally minimized my screen. We have roughly a 3 month to do it, 2 or 3 months to do it, and I don't think, it's not impossible, but I'm not holding hopes up, and as it says, I thank you all so much, I really do appreciate it, and if we can get there, we can get there, that'll be absolutely amazing, but if we don't, we don't. I'm not going to piss and moan about it, but I thank you all immensely for it. You are all amazing people for continuing to support the channel, watch it, and do what you can. I am very grateful for that, and hopefully October will be just as good of a month as September was. So we'll wait and see what happens. Other than that, I can't thank you enough. All that, we're getting easily roughly 8,000 to 10,000 views per month, which I'm very grateful for. That is an immense amount of views. I can't thank you enough for that. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully the channel will continue to grow. Hopefully the Patreon will continue to grow, and hopefully in the near future I won't have to look for a job, because thanks to you, I'll be able to turn this into my full-time job. That's still a long way off. I'm a hopeful person. We'll get there one day, hopefully, but that might never happen. That might happen. We don't know. I'm not looking too far into the future anymore. I'm just looking to what happened right here, right now. So thank you all for your continued support. Thank you all for everything that you've done for me, and I'm very gratefully appreciative of it. and here's hoping that the channel continues to grow. And without your help, clan, that won't happen. I do my best, and I'm asking you to do what you can. You don't have to. If you just want to sit here and watch my videos, that's completely fine. That helps it immensely as well. But if you want to help the channel grow, you do what you can to help out. Nothing big, nothing fancy. I thank you all for that. So thank you all for watching. Continue to do what you're doing. Continue to do what you're doing to help the channel. Continue watching. Continue liking. Continue commenting. Continue doing whatever else the hell you're doing in this channel. And if you have any questions for me, just feel free to drop me a tweet, Facebook, or private message on my Gmail, scottish192@gmail.com. Other than that, thank you for watching. As always, I'm Scottish Warren 92. I'll see you all next time. Ciao for now. Mwah.